there is something else that I want to speak. But I feel like it is the will of God. I had wanted to give this nation a secret concerning the Cuba thing that is going on. I spoke about Cuba. I told you that I don't know whether I made mention publicly here, but in my prophecy I said the US and destination nation president will meet the US president, okay? And that is a catalyst. When that happens, then it means that the time of Cuba has come for Cuba to be liberated. And I'm seeing that in the prophecy I said, I'm seeing that when this happens, then the Cuba throne will be empty and will be seeking for a new person to sit on. But there is a foreign nation, Asian nation president that would meet President Donald Trump, and as he meets him, his influence would not rise up, okay? And just after that, then the Cuba thing will be what? Will be set up. Now, President Donald Trump met Chinese president. The moment he came, I think within few days, he started going against, he started dealing with Cuba. It is going to happen, just as I said it. It's going to happen. Now, but there is something, a twist to it. There is a twist to it. Now, there is a twist to it. And I don't know whether to give it or not to give it. Because in a vision, I saw myself giving the nation, the person, a tip off to run away from the country, to run away. And he ran away and left the place before the law enforcement entered into the room. In a vision of a night, I was taken to a place, and in this place there was an older man that was seated there. There was an older man that was seated there. Okay, let me just read it and I'll just let you know. It says, in a vision, I found myself in a certain country where there was a great political unrest taking place. I saw that the president of a nation was in his residence together with his family. It appeared they were either eating together or spending time together peacefully inside the house. Suddenly, I saw military or law enforcement agents moving towards the president's residence. They were heavily armed and dressed in military uniforms. Their mission was to arrest the president, his family, and those connected to him. In this vision, I found myself among the group of military personnel going to the house. As we approached the residence, I noticed an almond tree near the property, and there were armed guards or military personnel positioned on the almond tree, seemingly guarding the residence. When we arrived, the military quickly entered the house because they already knew the president was in the house with his family. As they entered, the president saw me through a window. He appeared fearful and began pleading, saying, "Please do not shoot me." I responded to him, saying, "No, I'm not going to shoot you. They are coming to arrest you. Hurry and escape with your family." Immediately, I saw the president and his family flee from the other side of the house while the military entered from the front. By the time the officers entered the room where the president and the family were seated, the president and his family were already gone. After this, I saw myself following the president convoy to another location. The place looked similar to a bus station or a transit terminal. There I saw the president standing there together with his family and several individuals who had helped him escape. In this vision, I sensed that some of those assisting him were connected to security or intelligence agencies, possibly foreign allies. While they were gathered there, I suddenly heard sirens and saw a law enforcement motorcade approaching rapidly toward the area. Then a woman who appeared to be in charge of the station announced, "Mr. President, your transport is ready." A bus arrived and the president entered together with his family and the people closest to him. The bus then departed. Afterward, as a second bus arrived, I asked the woman, "Are you taking us to those of us who helped him escape?" She replied, "Yes." I then asked, "Where are we going?" She answered, "Australia." I saw that those who had assisted the president also boarded the second bus, though it appeared that the president himself was being taken to a different destination, and that the people helping him would be separated and sent elsewhere in exile. The vision ended. The vision ended. Listen, in my heart, I'm convinced this has to do with Cuba. If the US is not careful, they will not be able to arrest the man. The man will go into exile in a nation. It will not be far from where we are. But others that would help him will go far. Amen. Now, the seat in Cuba is going to remain vacant. He will not occupy that seat anymore. But if the US are not careful, they will not get their objective, that is to arrest him. And if they are listening to this, they should reason up, because somebody will tip off the man on the exact day they are coming.